ABC's Shifting Gears wrapped up its first season on Wednesday, March 19th, bringing several ongoing plotlines to a head. The Tim Allen-led sitcom follows Matt, a stubborn, widowed owner of a classic car restoration shop, whose life is turned upside down when his estranged daughter, Kat Dennings, moves back in with her 2 children. Episode 10 sees Riley's ex, Jimmy, return, hoping the 4 of them can be a family again. While Riley struggles to make a decision, Gabriel, Seann William Scott, grapples with his feelings for her. Dennings' character opts to stay put, asking Jimmy to sign their divorce papers and officially end their marriage. In her alcohol-induced state, Riley tries to kiss Gabriel, but he turns her down, afraid to ruin the friendship. However, Kiss does live up to its name, as the finale ends with Matt and his nemesis, Eve, Jenna Elfman, sharing an unexpected moment. Kat Dennings, I knew a little bit. Michelle Nader, our incredible showrunner, gave me a little sneak peek, and I was also asking just incessantly what was going to happen. So I knew the overview of it, but I did not know the more fun details of it. So I was very excited. Kat Dennings, no. They had pitched me a different sort of version of the finale. I guess there's no point in talking about that because it's not what we did. But they went through some different iterations of it and this was definitely unexpected. Everyone was so shocked when it was the Tim Allen and Jenna Elfman kiss. And, in fact, when I watched them do the run-through, I actually squealed out loud watching it, like I was an audience member. I was like, oh my god. I couldn't believe it even though I knew it was going to happen. It was very well done, Seann William Scott. I didn't, because Michelle told me what was going to happen at the end. But actually, for some reason, I didn't even know that Tim Allen and Jenna kiss until just now. I don't know how I missed that. I read the script. Kat Dennings, you didn't read the stage directions. Seann William Scott, no, I don't do that. I only read my dialogue. Kat Dennings, yeah, it's a Christopher Walken technique that is quite popular. Seann William Scott, exactly. Kat Dennings, I really waffled about that with the writers too, because the writers were kind of split into 2 camps about the Riley and Jimmy relationship. It was interesting because the man writers thought one thing, and the lady writers thought another thing. And I thought the same as the lady writers. It was very interesting. It's just interesting how men and women process these things. But since I'm playing the character, I think I can just have final say on it. Laughs. I felt like it had become so second nature to Riley to be with him. And she says in the episode that all she really has known is being unhappy with him, and it's kind of part of her life and part of her identity. And I think they've grown apart so much that it's just too obvious to her now that even staying with him for the kids is not possible for her. I think she was with him for the kids for a long time just because she didn't know what else to do. And I think that's a pretty relatable situation for a lot of people. So yeah, I think it had finally become really obvious, maybe even through getting to know Gabriel more and seeing like, oh, someone could actually care about me and listen to something as small as my coffee order and remember it. And just these small gestures that she hadn't gotten from Jimmy, ever, factored into her decision. Seann William Scott, that's such an actor question. I don't know. Laughs, I think maybe, yeah, he's just not ready. Honestly, I don't think I even thought about it when I was playing it. I was probably thinking, don't screw up in front of a live audience. Character-wise though, I mean for a guy who's had feelings for somebody for so long and also start off as friends, it probably just comes down to being afraid, and also maybe not wanting to ruin a friendship and all sorts of circumstances. Kat Dennings, I think it was 80% alcohol and 20% realizing in that moment that maybe she does have feelings for him. I was afraid of it seeming like she was just doing a rebound thing. I definitely didn't want that seeming like what was happening. So I think she was just tipsy, and she loves Gabriel as a friend, and I think it just intersected for a moment there. Kat Dennings, I speak for both Seann and myself. We hope that the show goes a long time. That would be the dream. We just hope for many, many seasons. And in all these classic shows, there's always this maybe, maybe not, will they or won't they romance thing that just keeps viewers really invested in the relationship. I think that would be the smart way to do it. Sometimes coupling in a sitcom, there are only so many ways it can go. You get together and then you have to break up and then you have to hate each other or something. There has to be something funny or interesting to do with it. So I think a will they or won't they would be the most fun.